What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nitro Gaming. EA Sports have dropped an 83 plus times 14 upgrade SBC, and that is obviously the big talk of the town because we just got done with Team of the Year. We weren't expecting another SBC like this for quite some time. This time around, however, it is only repeatable 3 times, but you know exactly what we're going to do to start today's video. We're ripping all 3 of those 83 plus times 14s, hoping to get a future Stars Lamine Yamal. I'll take an Endrick, I'll take a Jamie Bino Gittins for sure, but we're looking for that Spanish right winger because I don't have his right wing card from back in the Team of the Year evolutions that everybody seems to have. 500,000 coins was what the cost of that evolution was. This is not going to be any future stars. We're going to get ourselves, at least we got a Team of the Week back. We got Bukayo Saka, Irene Paredes, but what popped up? Was it actually Saka that popped up? I guess it was. And then Irene Paredes would have been the double walkout. Okay, I guess it's not the worst start that we could have had. The expensive part to this SBC is going to be the Team of the Week card. If you don't have Team of the Weeks in your club, then definitely go out and do the squad building challenge for a Team of the Week player pick. That's what I did for my packs, and it looks like we've got ourselves a Croatian from La Liga. That's going to be Modric, but is it a double walkout? Can we get ourselves 2 of them? We cannot. That's not a good pack. Unless maybe we get a Team of the Week, I'll take it. No Team of the Week. That is not what we're looking for. All right, one more pack. And if you guys drop a like on the video right now, and this time, if you actually do it and everybody gets involved and drops a like on the video, we're going to get a future stars right here. 3, 2, 1. Give me that pink flare. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's not even a walkout. Oh, that's brutal. That is so bad. Do you need coins in FC25 Ultimate Team? Then go to u7buy.com. It is the quickest, most reliable, and the safest platform on the internet. Big creators use it. It has the best reviews. And if you use my code NITRO, you're going to get an extra 8% at checkout. You can even get specific players you want to add to your Ultimate Team straight from U7buy. And if it's your first time, you'll get a newcomer's bonus added to what you get. Link down below. EA Sports dropping these big upgrade packs again already right after Team of the Year is over. This is another terrible pack. I mean, things are just not going well. At this point, I might just start saving packs for a future promo because it seems so difficult to actually get any future stars cards in our packs. At least we got a Team of the Week card, and those cards, those Team of the Weeks are up a lot in price. And it seems like EA Sports, they're starting a trend where they're dropping these upgrade packs on Tuesdays every single week. That's when we got the 82 plus times 20 last week. We got the 83 plus times 14 this week. And on top of that, we also got a couple other upgrade packs, which are, let me go ahead and scroll across to upgrades. We've got an 83 or 81 plus times 3 or whatever it's called, 81 plus 3 of 5 player pick, which you can do twice a day right now as well. I'd suggest doing it because it's super cheap and easy to do. You just need 9 gold rares and 2 commons. I didn't get anything out of them though. They were really, really bad packs. But then again, my pack luck in general is super, super bad. But if we continue this trend of every Tuesday, we're getting these big upgrade packs, it can help us determine when we want to invest in fodder cards, especially Team of the Weeks, which have skyrocketed back up to 24,000 coins. They were just 16K yesterday. If you had the knowledge to go in on these Team of the Weeks, then GG's, you're making a lot of profit. I suggested against it. I didn't think that we were going to get an upgrade SBC again this quickly after Team of the Year, but we did, and so these cards are back up in price. The good news is cards like Tonali, who we invested in pretty heavily, they're up to 27K right now. He was just 22 or 23K when we were buying that card, and he's up really, really nicely from Sunday. So this card is on the up, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon because this isn't really good SBC fodder because you're going to have to spend 3K more on a Tonali than you would have to spend on any of the other cards in this Team of the Week. Now, you could argue, yeah, he is a little bit higher rated, so there is some value there, and I'm not saying people aren't throwing him into the SBC. Definitely they are, which actually takes some of the supply off the market for us. I think after that card goes out of packs, we're going to see a similar trend to what we saw with the Doku card, where even though all the other Team of the Weeks went back down in price, Doku never went back down in price. That card was 20K. He rose up to 26K because because of that 82 plus times 20. But after the SBC went away, this card continued to go up. And now he's up to 33,000 coins. And I think he goes higher as it's a very high potential for evolutions, being only 84 rated. He's got the quick step with great pace. You boost his shooting and you boost his physicality, and you've got one of the best wingers in the game. So that is a card that I think is over time going to continue to rise up in price right there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the leaks that we've got for future stars and for Team of the Week today, because today is actually the day that Team of the Week 20 goes out of pack. So cards like Tonali's supply is going to be cut off, and we're going to be having a new Team of the Week, which has a very, very big addition to it. As you can see by the players in this squad right here, pretty standard Team of the Week. You got Ronaldo, you know, that's a big card right there. Rabiot, Kolo Muani. Take a look at that Luis Rioja. That card has 2 playstyle pluses, and that is important because Team of the Week cards in general have just all been discard price, or all fodder price, I should say. They haven't been discard price, but they've been all fodder prices. Every single Team of the Week card that has come out over the last few weeks have pretty much all been fodder price. Even the good cards like Rolfo, like Doku, like Tonali, they've all basically been the price of fodder Team of the Weeks. And so adding another play style as the power curve changes is probably a good thing for some of these cards to actually be usable. I'm not sure if these cards are actually going to be above fodder prices today. Probably Cristiano Ronaldo will, given the fact that he's 88 rated and his name is Cristiano Ronaldo. That'll always keep his price up a little bit. But that is a big addition to Team of the Weeks, and it could actually make investing in Team of the Weeks, which we've already been doing, even better. So we're going to keep an eye on Luis Rioja, but we can also keep an eye on Lewis Skelly, who I guarantee is probably, who's probably going to have the dynamic image of him doing Erling Haaland's celebration. But Lewis Skelly getting a quick step and a bruiser for a left back card. I think that's going to be a good investment for us come Sunday. We're going to be looking at that card as an investment probably. That 93 pace with good stats all around and 2 playstyle pluses. That's a card that I probably would expect to be above fodder price as well. And we have confirmed that Maradona is being added into the game. 97 rated is very high. I can't say that he doesn't deserve it, and at this point in the game, it's probably likely they drop him as a 97 rated. I would assume they would, because we've already seen some 97 rated cards in the game, but if you compare it to some of the other icons like Pele and icons like R9, well, they haven't been 97 rated. So I'm not sure if he's going to be 97 rated in Ultimate Team or if that's just for other game modes, but that Maradona is on the way, and it would likely come during Grassroots Greats, which we've already talked about is coming to the game in a couple of weeks. So very excited for that Maradona to be added back into Ultimate Team, and we've seen him in Ultimate Team before. It's just him getting reintroduced into the game. Next up, we've got a Dumorne Future Stars Duo SBC. That means you get a choice between the two. These stats are predictions, but they look very good as predictions. And if they make this SBC good and affordable, and with stats like these, I'm probably going to end up doing this SBC. I think this is one that a lot of people are going to overlook, but for my play style, this might be a card that I really, really like to use up top. Rapid Plus would be perfect. Not sure I would love to get a Chip Shot Plus with Rapid. I would much rather it be Rapid and Finesse Plus combined together, and I'll hope that's the case. But that Dumorne does get a couple of links to cards that are already kind of on the rise. And if we take a look at this squad builder, you've got a couple of links here that you could think about for chemistry and for complement link rises. So you've, of course, got a couple of Team of the Year cards like Wendy, Renard, and Karchawi, but I just don't think that people are going to be going out and doing a Dumorne SBC and they're able to really afford those Team of the Year cards or want to link it with Team of the Year cards. Like, you normally an SBC that's 100K is going to link to cards that are somewhat in that same price range, and those are the cards that go up in price the most. So I wouldn't go out and get Karchawi and Wendy Renard. I would more so look at cards like Lindsey Haran, who's 140,000 coins right now with all stats 86 and above other than defense. If you put that as an attacking mid with the pinged pass, I'm not sure how much aerial plus actually helps from an attacking mid position. Either way, that's a card that's 140,000 coins. And if you take a look at that hourly graph, it's not up a ton. It's not up as much as like that Nico Williams investment that we've made is up. But, you know, she was about 120K while she was still in packs, about 90K at her low point, and she's been slowly rising all the time as she's been out of packs. And now if we get an SBC that gets a great link, I do really like that Lindsey Harana investment at 140,000 coins to link with that Dumornay through Olympique Lyon and the Women's French League. There is a Haitian card in the league as well, which is Bachaba Lewis, but I don't really think that this is a card that's going to go above the fodder price, because if you take a look at it, ever since this card got released on the 22nd of January, you can see that this card has been the exact price of Inform Fodder the entire time. So even though it's going to get a good link to that Dumornay, I just don't think I see it rising above fodder prices. But then you've got Bacha right here, who might be okay as an investment. Her cap is 40K, so I mean, there's a chance she gets up close to that. But I just don't know if at this point in the game, this is a card that actually still keeps up with the power curve. But just like Lindsey Horan, this is a card that's up in price over the course of the last couple of weeks. So with that being said, you might want to go in on that. But I also think that that 89 rated card is only up in price because fodder cards for 89 are up in price. Now, it might not be the same price as the Odegaard and the Egerberg. It might not even pop up right now on the 89 rated cards, which would make you think, oh, well, that card is above fodder price, so it's not fodder, it's meta. Well, I just think that comes down to the lack of supply on the market, more so than the demand for that card to be in teams. There are still people using it in SBCs, and I just don't think that Bacha is a great investment either. So when it comes down to it, my favorite investment with that Dumornay link is going to be the Lindsey Horan. Not to say that there aren't other options that I either haven't talked about or haven't found, but I do like Lindsey Horan best as an investment link to Dumornay. Now let's go ahead and take a look at future stars, because we've only got a couple days left of this. We've got today, which is Wednesday, also known as Market Crash Day, which would make a lot of sense today, given the fact that the market is up a good bit over the course of the last day. A very nice rise ever since FUT Champs ended. Take a look at this, guys. So FUT Champs goes a couple hours into Tuesday, and then right when FUT Champs ends, we see this huge rise on the market, which I think we're going to expect to have every single week. And then Wednesday, known as Market Crash Day, well, we're already seeing a little bit of a drop on that big rise we saw on Tuesday. But after content released today, I think the market will come down a little bit more for metas and for the current future stars. But is it going to be time to buy these cards? No, I think wait until Thursday morning. We're going to get division rival rewards, and those tradable packs are the biggest tradable supply that we get other than Champs rewards, right? And Champs rewards obviously gave the supply up until Tuesday. Then we get a day where there's no supply, and then Thursday morning is the time where we're going to pick up some of these cards. My favorite investment from this team, it's either going to be Bergvall or Bradley. I really like Bradley. You guys saw both of those cards in the thumbnail. Bradley's up in price a decent bit. Bergvall's up in price a decent bit with this market rise we saw on Tuesday. And you've got cards like João Gomez, who catches my eye. Dufour could even be a good investment because she is, you know, very, very pacey. She's got whipped. Whipped Cross actually kind of seems a little bit more meta as of recent. I've been using Grimaldo's Team of the Year as we packed him, and I've been sending in crosses with Grimaldo, and they seem to find their target on the far post a lot more recently than after the first patch. I know that Whipped Cross was really, really meta at the very beginning of the year, and then it kind of dissolved and people weren't using it as much. It's kind of making a comeback for me, and Technical Plus is obviously good. I would much rather invest in cards with Rapid or Quick Step, though. I think those are investments that are going to be better for forwards, which is kind of why we went in on that Doku investment a couple of days ago. But Dufour could be decent as well. I mean, 49,000 coins shows a lot of demand in WSL links, and then obviously French links as well. It's not a terrible card. I just don't know if I like it the best out of all of the future stars investments. Out of the main team, you also have cards like Miguel Gutierrez, who seems to be holding his price very, very high. 81,000 coins just seems like a lot for me. With a card with quick step, that's great, but he also has the long throw plus. So does he really have 2 playstyle pluses? Not really. That long throw plus is just useless. I mean, what is the point of actually having that in the game? It's basically like having a card with 1 playstyle plus anyway. So if we're going to go in on those kind of investments, then the cards that are down here like Bergvall and Bradley are definitely a lot better. Now, João Gomez has 2 very good playstyles. Maybe not so much for a center mid, but for a defensive mid with all stats 80 and above, he's got the Bruiser and he's got the Intercept, which are 2 very, very good defensive play styles. And I think that this is a card that I'll be investing in on Thursday morning as well. If you wanted to go in on some of the more expensive ones like Lucas Beraldo, Sheshko, then I think that you're probably going to still make profit. I really am staying away from cards like Endrick, Bino Gittins, and Lamine Yamal, even Lenny Yoro probably. I'm not going to really invest in those cards. I think there's way too much risk in that kind of price, and historically we haven't seen these Future Stars cards rise out of packs, so I don't think that these Future Stars cards at the high-rated metas are really the way to go as investments. Now, guys, I need your help deciding which SBC to do, because I've got about 1.8 million coins worth of fodder just sitting in my SBC storage or my club right now, and I'm not sure if I want to go out and get Gareth Bale, who I think I'm leaning towards. 5-star, 4-star Rapid Plus. Acrobat is not great for a playstyle, but I think it fits my playstyle the best of these 3 cards. But Gareth Bale is the first option. Then you've got Kylian Mbappe, who I think is probably the best of the cards, but Trickster Plus and being the most expensive, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket for a lot of that fodder. I don't know if I want to spend that much on Mbappe. And then George Best is the third option, cheapest option. I'll probably get him done for basically free. Whereas Gareth Bale, I might have to craft or buy some players off the market for fodder. Whereas George Best, he's going to be the cheapest one. So which one do I do? Comment down below. That'll be the secret comment word of the day. Comment either Best, Mbappe, or Bale. Or you could even comment for me to wait. You can comment wait and see if we get some other SBCs that might be even better. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I was hoping to end this video on some sort of walkout, so I'm going to open one more pack after this. 383 plus times 3. With my pack luck, I get 383 rated cards. That's just how it goes. One more pack. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to not miss out on any of the content on Nitro Gaming. Let's see if we get 282s. Is it going to be just 82s, or are we going to actually get something above the very minimum that we could possibly get? I guess it could have been worse. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.